try to solve another Leetcode problem 670 maximum swap. So we are giving an integer num, so we can swap 2 digits at most once to get the maximum valued number. So we're gonna return the maximum valued number. Yeah. So let's just check some examples. Maybe we are not giving so many examples, but let's just check the first one. So 2, 7, 3, and 6. What are we gonna do? So first of all, we're gonna find the number which need to swap. So we can use 2 for loops. So first of all, we're gonna turn the number into a string, and we can compare. Yeah. So if this is the first number, this is the loop I, and this is j. Yeah. So if sj or not j, yeah. So we're gonna turn it into a string. So it's gonna be 2, 7, like 3 and 6. So if 7 is more than 2, definitely we want to have a swap, and there's only one 7. Yeah, so this means we're gonna swap it. So after swap, it's gonna be 7, 2, 3, and 6. So this is okay. Yeah, 7, 2, 3, and 6. So what about 9, 9, 7, and 3? We're gonna still use 2 for loops. So the first loop 9. Is there a number that is gonna be more than 9? No. This 9 equal to 9. It is okay. We don't need to swap, and we didn't find. And now the I index is gonna be this 9, and this gonna be j. Can we find an index which is gonna be more than 9? No, we cannot. Now the I index is gonna be here. Yeah, the 7 I index is gonna be pointed to 7. And can we find a number which is going to be more than 7? No. The I index is going to be 3. Can we find? No. So this is going to be the final result, 9, 9, 7, and 3. Now let's just use another example. So for example, 1, 9, 9, 3. So this is I. Can we find a number which is going to be more than nums I, more than 1? Yes, we can. Do we need to swap this 1 and this 9? If we swap it, it's going to become 9, 1, 9, 3. This is not the biggest number, but we need to swap another 9. If we can find a 9, it is okay, but we don't need to swap it yet. Maybe we can find a bigger number. So this means if we find a bigger number, we will not swap it immediately. We're gonna check if we can find a bigger number. If we cannot find a bigger number, if we find the equal number, yeah, I mean this is 9. Next, we're gonna find a number which is gonna be more than or equal to 9. Definitely, it's gonna be 9. So we're gonna choose the last number, which is gonna be this 9. So after swap, it's gonna be 9, 9, 1, 3. So this is gonna be the maximum. Yeah. So this is the idea. So basically, if we know about this idea, we can solve the problem. Now, first of all, let's turn the nums into a string. So I'm gonna use the string I for I in for I in string num, or maybe I'm gonna use the integer. So I'm gonna use integer I for I in string num. So I'm gonna turn this num into an array, and inside it's gonna be string like 2, 7, 3, and 6. Yeah. Now I'm gonna check the length of the string. I'm gonna use the 2 for loops to get the final result. So for I in range n, for j in range I plus 1 to n. Yeah, so before that, I'm gonna set a flag. So this flag is gonna be false. Yeah, so this flag is used to check whether I need to have a swap. If the flag is true, definitely I want to have a swap. And I want to find the maximum index because I need to find the position where I need to swap. Yeah, so let me think about it. Do I need anything else? Yeah, and I also need to have a maximum number. So currently this maximum number is gonna be Si. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have a check. So if Sj is more than the maximum number, yeah, so maximum number is gonna equal to this Si. Yeah, so this is the number we're gonna need to compare, and this Sj should not equal to Si, because there is no meaning if it is equal to the same number. So for example, this is 9, there's another 9, there's no meaning to swap. Yeah. So so for example, this is 1993. So basically we want to find a number which is gonna not equal to this one. Yeah, so for example, 9 not equal to this one, there's another 9 not equal to this one, we're gonna swap this one with this 9. Yeah. So here this means Sj should be more than and equal to max. So if we can find a max, if they are equal, it is still okay. But only if this number is not equal to the original number, which is going to be Si. Now we can swap. So we can set the flag to true, and we can update the maximum number. So the maximum number is going to be Sj, and we can also update the maximum index. So it's going to be this Nj. Yeah. So after that, this means we've already found because we set the flag. So we're gonna break it immediately. Let me see. We don't need to break it until we find the maximum index. Yeah. So we don't need to break it, but we need to check the flag. So if the flag is true, this means we've already found it. Yeah, because in this for loop, definitely we can find it. Yeah. So if the flag is true, what are we gonna do? So Si with S maximum index gonna equal to S maximum index and with Si, because we need to swap them. Yeah. So after swap, we can break the loop immediately, and finally we're gonna return empty.join s. But before that, we need to turn s to string. So inside it's going to be string I for I in s. Yeah. So currently this s is just inside it is just integers. Now we're gonna turn it into a string, and we're gonna join them together. And after joining them together, we're gonna turn it into integer. So we're gonna use integer of join. Now let me just run it. Now as you can see, it works. Now let's just test some different testing cases and check our algorithm. So for example, for the first case, we know that 2 gonna swap with this 7. Yeah, because 7 gonna be the maximum number. And secondly, this 9, 9, 7, 3, there's no swap. And for this number, so the 9, it is okay. And then we're gonna check this 8. Yeah, so this 8, it is okay because it is the biggest number. And then we're gonna check this 3. So 3 gonna swap with this 8. So it's gonna be 9, 8, 8, 6, 3. It is okay. Yeah. So for this example, this is 1 gonna swap with this 9. So this is why we're gonna use this Sj more than and equal to max. Yeah. Now let me submit it to check if it works. As you can see, it works and it's pretty fast because the time complexity is O(n) squared, and this n is only 10. Because we've already turned it into an array, the length of the array gonna be 10. Yeah. Yes. So actually, I also made some mistakes, and until I found I just made some mistakes. I didn't consider about this equal or something else. Now I found there's a mistake and I corrected it, and it is okay. Yeah. I think that's all about it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.